one of these great Tubolito tubes blew up while I was in midair and crashed pretty bad. We ain't gonna go there. But this is what I think of the great $30 Tubolito tube. Gotta get a big knife.
So there was a video of a young man expressing his frustration with the Tubolito tubes, and now I'm just looking at this post recently on Instagram, and as you do, go through the comments and have a good chuckle. And the debate is whether if Tubolito tubes are good or not. And since people don't know, they don't run them, they don't really have much experience with it, some people are calling each other weight weenies, right? Like, they say way too expensive and not strong, not worth it at all. And then they say just varied replies, right? So literally weeks after I just bought the regular BMX ones, right? So I blew out 2 tubes in one day, both mild cases, 80 bucks down the drain. Weight weenies going crazy right now. Nah, I'm good. I'm more flimsy, inexpensive tubes, right? So after seeing these posts, I thought my responsibility to share to the BMX community is a happy medium that might work, that bridges the gap between expensive plastic and traditional rubber like this. And I'm here to share with you this video talking about Maxxis ultralight tubes. Firstly, they came on the scene in about 2018, and since they arrived, they become under a lot of scrutiny. A lot of claims abound that they're overpriced, unreliable, and so I want to share with you this video to see if you think that they're worth it and maybe an alternative. By comparison, a BMX tube is about 150 grams on average, and the Tubolito tube is about 45. The price difference: a Tubolito tube is $34 on Amazon as of this filming, and the Maxxis ultralight tube is $11.90. So it's almost 1/3 the price. So the difference is 1/3, but longevity, durability, and being able to repair or replace the tubes is also a factor to consider too over the lifetime of one tube. You can see it's made out of durable rubber, it's lightweight, and I'll show you a video of the thickness here in just a second, but it's very much like a traditional rubber tube. It's still light, and it makes your bar spins and tail whips super snappy. It's also pretty affordable, and it weighs in at 95 grams. So here's a quick comparison chart just to show you visually where the Maxxis ultralight weighs in. Traditional tubes are sitting at 149, Maxxis ultralight's about 95, and a Tubolito is about 45. I rode a huge 40-something pound BMX bike in the early 2000s, so weight to me was never really a factor, but as with new technology and you're able to ride lighter parts and components, it will affect your performance. However, is it going to make you a better rider? That's up to you. I felt like when I initially put these tubes on, bar spins came effortlessly and tail whips were just easy. You didn't even have to think about it. They just came around because of less rotational weight. So therefore, if you keep that in mind, that may influence you to do more bar spins and more tail whips if that's your goal. Alright, so without boring you to death, I was trying to illustrate in this video here that the rotational mass is the thing. So if a wheel is spinning and there's centripetal force, momentum, and it's going one direction, how difficult is it to turn into a different direction on its axis? And therefore, that's why I believe that these components like the fly lunar rim that has the holes drilled in it, the shadow featherweight spokes that are double butted and very slim, and the ultralight tubes make a huge difference when your wheel is spinning, being able to tail whip and bar spin with ease. So again, are all these lightweight components going to make you a better rider? Well, that's up to you, but definitely with performance and shaving some weight off your bike is going to make you more agile, and tricks are going to come easier to you, that's for sure. So me personally, I've invested in some of these shadow featherweight spokes to shave some weight, the fly lunar rim, which is definitely lightweight and strong, and description about all this stuff right here, and as well as the Primo pegs, which these are super lightweight. They're thin on the walls here, so they shave some weight off of there. Any extra additional weight you can save you should feel a difference in your riding. So a lot of these things are difficult to find, so you may have to resource them online, but I've listed them in my bio here. If you click on the second link down and my link tree right here, it goes right to it. So some of this stuff is sold on Amazon. They have these lightweight chains, which I personally use, the featherweight brakes, and then they also have kits where you can buy the Maxxis ultralight tubes right here and save a lot of money compared to Tubolito's. So if that's something you're looking for, check it out and see if it works for you as well as it does for me. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next video.